Hey everyone, welcome back to Days of the Beautiful. We've been having some discussions with an insider at Days of Our Lives who's provided us with some special spoilers and looks ahead. So let's get into what they've revealed to us. Of course, take everything with a grain of salt. We don't have a way of verifying this, but our leaker has been pretty accurate thus far. Let's begin. Let's get into it. Someone is really a double agent. Now, who could that be? Makes me wonder. A scare leads to a return to romance.
Who could this be?
Maybe it's Doug and Holly, but Doug's with Ari now, and Holly's with Tate. Someone is not who they seem.
That comedian when no one Salem. Ha ha ha. Tate and Doug have a wild rumble. These boys can't keep their hands off each other. The Tom Horton Free Clinic is a hit. Good job, Kayla Johnson. When Kate, when Kate lets Roman have a meeting with Abe over a bowl of chowder, the two talk and reconnect. Could their talk lead to them wanting to help Steve with a black patch to try to fill the hole that John left?
Marlena feels much better when Sammy comes home. Of course, we've been expecting this. It's about time Sammy showed her face in Salem. Arrogant EJ is in for a rude awakening. Now, what could this mean? Who's out to get him? Chanel? Paulina, perchance? We don't know. Even Johnny. We can assume not many people will have EJ in their favor when they find out that he was the one who said that footage of Chanel to the police department. Now, Rachel's sanity also requires a closer look. But who's surprised at that with those family genes? She just comes from Kristen, Rachel Sr., and no doubt Brady's not the sharpest tool in the shed either.
Chad kisses cat with ardor. What would Abigail think of this? I'm not a fan.
And more importantly, what would Jack and Jennifer? They clearly did not show much support for Chad's love life.
What about Charlotte?
Thomas?
The Mayor and Titan are at war. Not a surprise. It is in Days of Our Lives without unnecessary co-ops, CEO changes, and fighting between the Mayor and Titan. Tony has the biggest bloody secret. What are you hiding, Tony? You must tell me.
Salem gets hit with a crazy Halloween. We saw a bit of this in the preview, and it makes me wonder, why was Alex shoving Cat? And who was holding the knife? Connor Floyd's upcoming portrayal of Chad. Now, we've all recently heard about this, but it won't be coming till April 2026. But our leaker tells us, get excited, because it'll be a new side of Chad that we haven't seen before. Damaris sizzles with soap steam. Now, could this be Gabby's plan to break up the Kiriakis brothers? We don't know.
Or even Tony's.
That's true. Stephanie attracts too much attention. Now, this likely has something to do with her book. So many people around town have been reading it, and now Kate knows her true identity. Is it only a matter of time for Stephanie to keep this under wraps?
Gabby lays down the law with Ari. Ari's too busy being written to be Sammy 2.0, and really she's just a spoiled little brat. It's good to see Gabby finally setting boundaries that Ari clearly doesn't have. Another arrest sends Salem reeling. Could this be related to EJ, or potentially the Halloween spoilers? EJ comes under the microscope again. Who is EJ think he is? Bacteria slide? EJ, you need to stop doing this.
Marlena could be getting more and more signs. Now, this could refer to the signs Marlena got at the John's funeral with the coin, or this could potentially be what we saw in this preview, where Marlena was getting visions of herself as Stefano's queen of the night. Now, what does this mean? Anna has something up her sleeve. Could this be something to help Tony get control back of Demara? Or could this be something else? Something more unexpected? Down the soap line, a key male lead. Now, we've been hearing rumbles of Days of Our Lives casting rumors. We know Hank Northrop will be coming to Days of Our Lives, as well as somebody else. Some other actors that have names have been thrown around. Who are they casting? Or could this just be a reference to Chad, who's already been cast? I don't know.
Lucas needs to come back with the only news that could save Johnny. More of an opinion, but where is Lucas?
Well, what truth are they could our leaker be referring to? Is it potential that Johnny's Lucas's son?
We can hope. Eloquent Tony, ha ha ha, still wonders about Seven. Where is he? But with Brandon Barsh's distrust with the leaders of Days of Our Lives, I don't think there's any plans for the Seven character to come back unless it's a recast.
But as we saw in the promo, Stefano is allegedly coming back. Could this potentially be a reference to Stefan O. Demara instead?
A simple test could change everything. Days of Our Lives, and like every other soap opera, have a bunch of unnecessary fixed tests. Paternity, law, the PSATs.
But nobody that we know is pregnant at the moment.
Not
Besides
yet.
Sophia. Could this be a reference to Aaron potentially being the father? Although personally, I would prefer it to stay as Tate.
Yo, Tom Yen.
Rovsky might be returning. What? Our leaker clearly has a friendly relationship with Dr. Rolf. Um, but it would be interesting if Dr. Rolf returns. I assume he'd have something to do with the whole Stefano plot they're alleging. Something supernatural happens. Expected. Could Marlena potentially be coming back? Or could this refer to a potential resurrection of Stefano? Although personally, I'd prefer they let the character rest.
By fall. By fall. And notice how I just fell to giving the illusion of the new season? Someone would love to say his name in spooky history. What could this mean? Is Halloween really gonna be this scary? What happened to Boo the Ghost and Pumpkins?
I wonder what's coming up next. We'll provide more information as our leaker provides it. Goodbye,
Thank you.
everybody.